Our website has definitely changed a little bit, which is fine. So our Data+Kids project is right here. Again, the URL is still pretty much the same. And what we wanted to do today was go back to the music data that Lavanya had found at Spotify. That's what we're going to analyze, some additional things, right? So I opened this from Tableau. And again, for those of you who don't remember where it is, you just go to open from Tableau Public, and you should have the list of all the different dashboards that you have published over there. Last time, Lavandia left this with 3 additional sheets where she was showing us how to create new sheets. So I asked her, what should we do? She said we can delete them. So all I'm going to do is select each one of these and right click and delete. A quick tip for you to delete multiple sheets that you don't need. So hopefully that is helpful. We're going to create a brand new sheet. So what is it that we're looking for? What should we analyze? Give me some ideas.
What charts?
New charts.
New charts? So how should we get started?
So you can go to Show Me in the top right.
Okay, I'll go to Show Me right here. Okay. What chart are you looking to do?
How about that circle, 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 multiple
You're talking
circles?
about this one?
Yeah, those.
This one
The
or this
circle
one?
views.
The circle view? Okay, so what does it need?
It needs one or more dimension and
One or more measures.
One or more dimensions and one or more measures. So what is a good measure you have found so far that is fun to analyze in the data?
I like popularity.
Like popularity, okay. Gonna select that. We still need a dimension. What's a good dimension?
Maybe title or artist. Maybe title. No, maybe top genre. And maybe year.
Just pick.
Top genre.
Okay, top genre. Okay, so for me to select, so if I click top genre, I lost popularity. When
You
I
have
click
to drag
popularity,
it.
I lost top genre. How do I select more than one at a time? Control. Okay?
Control.
So if you keep control, you can select as many things as you want. Okay? Keep control pressed. So right now we are just going to choose title and popularity and click on circle views. Oh, there we go. What could this mean? I can put the titles on so you can see what these titles are. So that's the title, which is interesting. Is that what the title is supposed to be? Oh no, I'm sorry. Title is what we want on labels. There we go. What could this mean?
Oh, how popular it is, and the more popular ones are at the top?
Yeah, how popular is it, and most popular is at the top. So it's kind of like
a bar graph.
it's kind of like a bar graph, right? But all the songs are on one single column.
What's the top one? The topmost one.
The top one is the hills.
So can we check it to see if that's the correct one, like in the bar graph?
Within the bar graph. Okay, should we leave this here and come back to it?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to create a new one. How should I check? Why don't you guide me?
We can put the popularity in the left more.
Right here? Okay.
And then you can put the title at the bottom,
Where? Like here?
I think.
Okay.
Or maybe the other way around.
No, this might be right. This may be all you wanted to do.
But
You
then
did it
it's
now.
sideways.
It's sideways though.
Oh, so you want to just swap it?
Yeah.
Great tip. Do you know what this is?
Swapping.
So,
Swap rows and columns.
like this?
Yeah, except, is there a way you can make it like the most popular at
Yeah,
the top
the
and
sorting.
like the yeah, in
Right.
order.
So what Lavanya said, order is sorting, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Lavanya wanted to tell me how to do it.
You go next to popularity on the bottom,
Okay.
and then it shows that icon next to it, and it has the biggest line at the top, and then it shows that they get smaller, so that symbolizes that the top is the most popular, and then it goes down to the bottom.
Yeah, nice icon to show you that we're about to sort this.
And
way.
there's a down arrow.
And there's a down arrow. Perfect. Yep. So when we do this, is this the correct one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, should we go back? So we checked that this is correct. What does this kind of graph actually help us do?
It shows what's the most popular song.
Yeah, but a lot of them do that.
But a lot of them do that. Or you could do that in a bar graph. You could do it simply by creating a table. Any ideas why a circle chart might be a little bit different?
Because
What's your observation so far?
A lot
Let's
of
go
them
back
are
into
bunch.
this one and go back in here.
because it's smaller, so you can see all of them at the same time.
That's a great observation. So you're saying all the different data
But then
marks
it's
that we
overlapping
have
a lot.
are all in here. They're all overlapping, but you get a sense of your entire data in one screen, right? Okay, so you can do that with bar charts too. If I go back in here and I say I want everything to fit in here, I can do that too.
Oh.
But it kind of got very scrunched up because each song is taking a bar, right? So if these are only 584 titles, what if there was 5,000? This would not be very helpful. So for a lot of data that is like a lot of data points, this may be a good one. What do you think?
Unless you want to see the name.
Unless you want to see the name. But at least you can see where the clusters are. See, a lot of them are here and some of them are here.
And then if you just want to see the most popular, then you could just hover.
If you just want to see the most popular, then you can hover. Okay, that's great. There's a couple of other things you can do with this kind of data graph as well. And that is, what if I put year on columns? Okay. What does this tell me?
So it shows the most popular, but by years.
Yeah. So see how we can quickly see the most popular songs for every year that we have the data for, right? So which one is by far the most popular song in 2011?
1,000 years.
1,000 years. Great. What if I quickly just put this on? Who's 1,000 years by?
Christina Perry?
Very good. Yes, Christina Perry. So that's why you picked music, huh? You know a little bit about music. What about the least popular song in 2011?
Money.
This one?
Yeah, that.
By Nicki Minaj, at least for the data that we have. So we can see really quickly the most and the least popular. Which is the most popular song of all time for the data that we have, which is from 2010 to 2019?
Memories?
The most popular of all of them,
Oh,
Sugar.
wait. Oops, yeah.
right? It's almost standing out too far on top, so it was quick for us to see memory here. And then you got to see this one as well.
But they're both by Maroon 5.
They
What?
are both by Maroon 5.
Really? Oh, yeah, I never did a bar graph on that one. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Let's do one quick thing just to make sure that we don't have duplicate titles for the same year. I did average and the whole graph changed. Do you know why that is? So let me go back. See how sugar is so far up and it says popularity is 147. Let's see if really the popularity is 147 because we might be looking at the wrong metric here. If I go to full data, see what's going on here. We have, for this song, Sugar by Maroon 5, 2 different rows of data, right? Now, why they're coming in 2 different rows of data, again, we can go and read more about the data detail, why there's 2 different ones. So far, I see pretty much everything is the same except for this popularity column and F1 column. So, do you know what that F1 column actually meant? We don't?
Nope.
So, it is possible that we're getting data from 2 different data sources and they are combined together, right? And in one of them, they thought popularity is 81. One of them, they thought it was 66. it's adding it together. Not all the songs are like that, right? So if I click on this one and go to full data, there's only one row, right? If I go to all of me, and again, just go to data, which I can also do through here, there's only one row. So is this a good representation that sugar is actually combining?
No.
No? So should we change it to average?
Yes.
Okay, let's do average instead. Yeah?
Yeah.
This look good?
Yep.
Okay, so it looks like popularity is between 0 and 100. Now, which is the most popular song of all time?
Memory.
Memories.
Memories, ah.
Wait,
99 popularity.
but when you were in the before, so like when it was all when all of them were in the leftmost area,
Mm-hmm.
then the hill was the most popular.
Right, so let's take the year away. What about now?
Oh.
It is possible. Again, we were looking at the wrong metric, right? So if I go back into standard, the hills is the most popular, which is exactly what you said, popularity 168. I am pretty sure it also has more than one row. Let's go and make sure. And it does, right? So popularity is getting added 2 times, 84 and 84. If we did to this one also to average and make sure that this is sorted correctly. Which one is at the top?
Memories.
Memories. That makes sense? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's now,
It kind of seems like the songs from 2019 are the most popular. That's what it showed, kind of.
yeah, kind of does seem
Maybe
like
because
these
the newer songs are more popular.
maybe.
Because they're newer.
Yeah, maybe because you're thinking about them more recently. So definitely possible. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so what other things would you want to do? So we're just going to stick with this one chart for today, which is a circle chart. We've gotten a few observations. What do you want to make this different? Add
Colorful.
anything to it?
Shape.
Colorful.
Colorful. Okay, how do I do that?
Color.
Okay.
But you have to pick what you want to have in color.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Like, what do you want being represented by color?
Which one would you suggest? Would that be a measure or a dimension?
I think a dimension.
Okay, which dimension? We already have year. We already
Actually,
have
I don't
typo.
know.
Okay, why do we do this? Why don't we try to pick one? Top genre. And again, it says, hey, you might have too many genres. Do you really want it? So what does this tell us?
So it keeps
Let
everything.
me make this a little bit bigger. Hold on 1 second. Okay, yes.
Keeps everything the same, but now it adds colors to show the different genre.
Like maybe if a lot of the popular ones are one color, you'll be like, oh, a lot of the popular ones, let's say, are hip hop,
But
Yeah.
kind of, it's hard to see because then the colors overlap.
and there's too much colors.
That's right. Okay.
Or maybe you can put year in color.
Okay. Let me put here in color. How's that?
Maybe.
I'm going to change it to a dimension so it makes more sense, right? To make it discrete, like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
So that like you can see it so you can see it more evenly in case you get mixed up. Like
Yeah.
if you think The Hills is in 2015 instead of 2016, or Memories is in 2018 instead of 2019 for some reason, because you can get mixed up sometimes.
Absolutely, right? So I think what I'm hearing from you is like when you are looking at a visual and you're trying to compare one data point with another, color can give us two things. One is color can help us differentiate. Let's say we chose genre on color. We can quickly see for a particular genre if things are more popular or less popular, right? That color will stand out. The second thing color can do is give us some orientation. So as I'm looking at these data points, I know they're all 1 year. This is another year, that's another year, right? So it depends what I want to do with color, but that makes perfect sense to me. Okay, what else would you want to either have as an observation or something you want to change?
If you took year out of columns,
Okay,
will the year in color still be there?
should we find out?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that. So you want to take year out of columns, and
Oh, okay.
the year is still
So
there.
a lot of the popular ones are in 2019.
So if I click on this, yeah, they're very much at the